Hey there everyone, what's up? It's Kurtzing here with Ultra League battle video. I did make this one just before the Master League started. I actually unfortunately only got a couple days or like a day and a half to battle with it before the league switched. But I got Annihilape on the lead, Counter Ice Punch Shadow Ball, Jellicent with Hex, Surf, and Shadow Ball, and then Shadow Regirock with Lock On, Stone Edge, and Zap Cannon. I did take this team from Chili's. His Regirock is not Shadow, so that's the only difference. Let's hop right into it here. Annihilape onto Gorgeous, and it's a fairly decent matchup for me. Ice Punch or Shadow Ball would hit for super effective damage. So I do go just for the Ice Punch. Expect a shield, which they do. And I think they can go for a Shadow Ball as well. I'm not super familiar with their moveset. But go for another Ice Punch here. They let that one go through. And this is like my first battles with Annihilape, Regirock, and I've done a little bit with Jellicent. But I did make Regirock for this video, and I was slow to the party getting Annihilape. So this is my first battles with Annihilape as well. So they do shield up my next Ice Punch there. So they really wanted to win that lead position. So I bring in Jellicent here. I'm not really sure. I wasn't sure which one I should do because either Pokemon that I have left is going to take super effective from their grass. But they do go for a Shadow Ball. So they have a Suicune in the back. Going to go straight for a Shadow Ball here. They do have, they've already used both shields. So that lands, and I think I get a little bit lucky on this battle because it kind of looked there like they stopped attacking. And I wasn't sure if they were like, oh, we like, you see some people stop attacking, but then the lag that I had there when I went to throw makes me think that there was some sort of a lag, but then they all of a sudden threw. So I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, that particular instance I think helped me in this battle. But I do get the Surf off. That takes out the Suicune. And then what do they have? I think they still have a little bit of health on their Gorgeous. And they've got a Dragonite in the back, a Shadow Dragonite. So I switched right away and tried to get to the Stone Edge because I do believe Superpower would KO me here. But they, for some reason, just go Dragon Claw. I was really surprised. So I go for the Stone Edge and one-shots him. And then that just drops out like that. So we'll hop right into the next match. Counter is super effective against Greninja because of the dark typing. And I think I basically resist pretty much everything that they will want to throw at me here. So Night Slash, I let the first one go through. Quite often, anytime a Pokemon is running Night Slash, you do want to let the first one go through in case they get a boost, because then you can shield the next one, which would do a lot more damage. So I do shield up here. My thinking here is that I kind of want to farm them down, and I should be able to, which I do. So now they bring in, I think that was a Melmetal, or not a Melmetal, Metagross. And I'm going to throw Shadow Ball right away. Let's see. Bang! Let it go. One-shots the Metagross. And then they've got an Obstagoon in the back. So Annihilape is just literally annihilating the entire team. It's just running rampant right through it. And then they just give up. So, good game to my opponent there. Right into the next match here. Got Walrein on the lead against Annihilape. Again, counters are going to do a lot of damage. And I don't think that Icicle Sphere is going to do a lot. So they switch out into Venusaur. Ice Punch is going to do really good against Venusaur as well, with the grass typing. So I've already got 2 Ice Punches. Throw the first one. That does decent damage for a punch. I'm going to shield the Frenzy here. because Frenzy it's such a hard hitting move that it's going to do a lot of damage anyways. And I do get to this next Ice Punch here. They shield up, and I'm trying to remember here. I kind of want to know how much damage a Frenzy does. I think it would take me out from this range. I think. So I do shield up again, and I throw my next Ice Punch here. Let's see here. So they shield that one up again. And see, I'm kind of in a bit of a tight spot because, again, a Frenzy would very likely take out... well, I don't think it would quite take out a Jellicent or the Regirock. But there you see it takes out the Annihilape. So now, no shields. And I come in with Jellicent. And then I catch the Frenzy on Regirock. Not really sure what my thinking here was. But it worked out because it allowed me a little bit of energy, and they switched into Dragonite instead of just trying to farm me down. So I think this is going to one-shot again. Bang! One-shots the Dragonite. And now they're probably like, oh, now what do we do? And then they've got the Wolverine in the back. So now, kind of not deliberately, but I've got the right alignment. Jellicent onto the Wolverine. Even with Earthquake, I'm going to be able to live another one. And I'm at a Shadow Ball and a half. So this first Shadow Ball should be enough to get them where a Surf will take them out. Sure looks like it there, so I throw the Surf right away. And I believe this takes them out. Let's see here. Yes, it does. And then I should be able to fast move down, the Venusaur. So another good game, well played to my opponent. Annihilape into Dragonite. Ice Punch right away. That's the plan if they stay in. So we're farming up here. Those Dragon Breaths are actually going through me quite quickly, doing a lot of damage. So I do want to shield up. Very likely just Dragon Claw. But with a Shadow Dragonite, they do so much damage with the fast moves that it's hard not to shield to save your health, right? Because even if you resist the move, I'm already deep into the yellow there just from the fast move damage, right? So they, I think, tried to catch my Ice Punch, but I held on to it and threw the Shadow Ball. So I do get their second shield. This time I decided to switch into Regirock because I felt like both moves would be not necessarily resisted, but I'd be able to take either move and then throw Stone Edge, which will be super effective. As you can see there, it almost one-shots. And now I think I shield up and farm down, or it's going to be a very aggressive lock-on down. But I do get that done, and now basically I didn't want to come in Jellicent because I didn't want to have them throw a Shadow Ball at me, basically. And now they came in with Jellicent, and probably not expecting the Zap Cannon, so that does huge damage. I think I just saw that I got the attack drop as well. So I'm going to switch and hopefully catch the Surf here. Sure enough, it's the Surf, does almost nothing. And then they bring Dragonite back in. And probably, I don't think even a Hurricane would take me out at that point. So I'm going to farm up here. I do just go for the Surf. I was getting a little bit nervous of how much, again, I'm already deep into the red or yellow. Those Dragon Breaths are just shredding me. So here, a Dragon Claw probably doesn't quite take me out, but very, very close. One more Hex doesn't quite take them out. So now I bring in Regirock, lock on down, and I do have the Stone Edge ready to go. And they gave up, but I over-clicked as well. So if they had a move, that would have made it very close. A lot closer than it needed to be. So here is a negative lead for me. The Psystrike, Psycho Cuts, I think they're running, are super effective, and Psystrike, I gotta guess, would do 3/4 damage. So they switch into a muck. Now the counters are doing some kind of neutral damage because it's super effective against the dark typing. I switch into Regirock and catch an acid spray. Now I'm gonna go Zap Cannon. This has the potential to one-shot or grab a shield and maybe even drop the attack. Gets the shield, no attack drop though. They're gonna throw again here. I think it's gonna be a Dark Pulse this time. I still live that though. Regirock, even being Shadow, surprise. I had a Spalk. It really did. So I had a ton of fun with this team, and I'm really looking forward to Ultra League coming back so I can do it again. And hopefully I'll make another video at that point as well with it. Ice Punch coming through here. They let that go through. And then I'm going to let this go through. I don't think it matters what they throw here. Dark Pulse gets me into the yellow. Now I'm into the red, and they bring in Mewtwo again. I'm able to get to the Shadow Ball though, so let's see if they decide to respect this or not. They do shield that up, so now I can comfortably bring in Jellicent. They have no shields. I do have a shield still. I think, yeah, I decided to shield this up, and it's a Shadow Ball, so that's a good thing for me. There they try to catch probably a Surf, and I'm up to the Shadow Ball here. They throw Icicle Sphere. Barely any damage, so again, good. I'm in a good position here. Throw the Shadow Ball. That does a decent chunk of damage. And then they have another move here. Again, probably just another Icicle Sphere. I'm a little bit surprised they didn't farm up to the Earthquake in this particular situation. Shadow Ball is going to take them out. And I did have a Surf saved for the Mewtwo, so that should take out the Mewtwo and be a good game. And as you guys will see here, if you're still watching, if you are, thank you very much. Leave a like or subscribe, comment. It's 5-0 set, so again, super fun, and I get a shiny as a reward, so that's cool. I definitely do not need shiny Licky Tongue, however, it's always cool to get a shiny, and yeah, so seeing what I can do near the end of the season here, but having some fun with some new teams and some really strong Pokemon. Thanks for watching.